Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is Torn Down the Middle, chapter 23, and this one is titled Jewel Hair Colour and a Moonlit Night. Ooh, so poetic. That was when you were a kid, though, Kirishima said. You're older now, and who knows who that flower girl was. This is Yin. She wouldn't do something like that. Yeah, but that's the thing. Yin's such a wild card. Who knows what the hell she'll say? Bakugou scowled. Okay, look, just think on it, yeah? But I think you need to tell her how you really feel. Bakugou just grunted and turned back towards where everyone was. Let's go eat, he said briskly to Kirishima. The redhead smiled and turned around too, ready to head back to the group and food. After dinner and chatting by the fire, you decided it was time to turn in for the night. It was close to midnight and you had had a massively emotional day and just wanted a bit of space. You and the girls headed inside to get changed and ready for bed. Well, someone was popular tonight, Mina teased as she nudged your arm. What do you mean? You asked innocently. Oh, come on, as if you don't know what I'm talking about, she said with an eye roll. Bakugou was just sitting there staring at you all night from across the fire, and Todoroki was trying to find any excuse to touch you or look at you. You looked away shyly. Oh, you make it sound so terrible when you word it like that. I'm just saying it how it is, she said with a smirk. So who are you going to choose? What do you mean choose? Well, they're both obviously into you. Which one do you like? She pressed. You looked away, flustered as all heck. Oh my god, Mina, don't do this to me. I don't even know. Like, yeah, I'm angry at Bakugou, but if he asked me out, I'd probably say yes. But same goes for Sho. Then you remembered something important. Bakugou told me I wasn't his type, you said, looking back to Mina with a deadpan expression. What? When? She gasped. When we were picking up sticks and stuff for the fire, I'm so confused because when I asked him what his type of girl was that he liked, it sounded like he described me. Then he immediately said I wasn't his type, you said with a perplexed look on your face. I don't get him at all. He sounds like he likes you but is afraid to say it, Mina said. If he doesn't like you, then why was he looking at you all damn night? I don't know, you groaned dramatically. I can't figure him out. Yeah, well, that's probably how he feels about you too, she said with a laugh. Ugh, you grunted. I think I need to go for a walk. I'm starting to stress. All good, babes. You go. Don't go too far, though, and come back in a half hour, yeah? Okay, Mum, you said with a cheeky tongue poking out. I'll be back. I just need to calm down before bed. All good, she said dismissively. Plus, I want to grill Jiro about Kaminari, she said with a devilish smile, turning her attention on Jiro, who was just sitting quietly listening to this whole conversation. Wait, what? Jiro yelped with a giant blush. I don't like him. He's an idiot. Sure, Mina teased. You slipped out while they were still talking and tiptoed down the hallway and out the door, jogging off down the beach a little way before settling back to a walk. It was a beautiful night, clear and mild, and you looked up at the moon as you walked, the ocean breeze lifting your hair slightly as the sounds of the waves crashed on the shore, caressed your ears and calmed your senses. All other noises faded away as you walked further and further from the house. Yun, a voice called to you, and you looked back over your shoulder. Shoto was jogging up to you. Sorry, I caught a glimpse of you leaving, and I wanted to spend a bit of time with you. I hope you don't mind. Oh, no, not at all, you said with a smile as you stopped and waited for him to catch up. How is your grandma doing? He asked as he fell in step beside you. You sighed and updated him on the happenings as best you could. Grandma was the last thing on your mind right now, as you had two boys rivaling for your attention sitting front and centre. You and Shoto ended up walking the length of the beach and ended up on the rocks at the furthest end, just chatting generally and telling stories. Ah, man, it's so nice out here, you commented as you looked around at the water lapping gently against the rocks. It's beautiful. Water always calms me, Shoto commented. It's also quite the romantic setting. You laughed. I agree, it's almost like we need to kiss to complete the setting. You froze. What the hell did I just say? Shoto was looking at you. You dared not move. You dared not make eye contact. You just continued to stare straight ahead. I immediately regret this decision. Yun, he said lowly. Oh, I'm sorry, Shoto. That was such a weird thing to say. He grabbed your hand gently and squeezed it, forcing you to bring your attention to him. You looked at him and swallowed absolutely nothing because your mouth had run dry. Would you allow me to kiss you? He asked as he turned his face to you, his jewel-coloured fringe swaying gently in the night breeze. You found it easier to focus on his left eye, as the moonlight had caught it at that angle, and it shone as he looked at you intently. Yes, you replied softly, your answer coming out more like a question than a statement. Would it complicate your situation with Bakugou if I kissed you? He asked. I don't know, you replied. Your brain had turned to mush at this point and was basically useless to you. I would like to kiss you, Yin, but I fear it would mess up your promise that you made to your grandma. I will wait patiently for you, and when the time is right, I would like to express how I feel about you. Bitch, you basically just confessed to me, you screamed internally. May I hug you instead, Yin? You nodded numbly and reached your arms up around his neck as he stepped into you and wrapped his arms around your waist to hold you against him. You had never felt more safe in all your life. Could the Bakugou stand stop screaming? Just shh, calm down. There's going to be time for Bakugou, it's alright, just breathe. Stay tuned for chapter 24 coming tomorrow.